We have c3. Hello everyone, my name is Minh. I'm going to be your commentator. d5, d4, knight f6, e3, c5, and we have f4. White chooses the stone wall pawn structure. We have Pozsonyi István with the white pieces and Varga Péter, international master with the black pieces. The time control is 10 plus 5. The rating difference is 450. Knight f3, g6. White is playing the Dutch, but with the extra tempo. Bishop d3, bishop g7, queen e2, short castle, short castle. Both sides castled, and now we reached a critical moment. We have bishop f5, wow, and white responds very quickly with knight bd2. So I was surprised to see bishop f5 because white could have taken f5, and after pawn takes f5, black would have double pawns, but the trade of these bishops benefits black because black has more pawns on the light squares, and once these bishops are traded, black would have a lot of control over the light squares. And black is trying to force the trade of bishops. And bishop b1 doesn't look impressive, but if white takes on f5, then black would have an outpost on e4, and white chooses to take, g takes f5. b3, now b5 should be played, a4, a6, I'm expecting a6. White is playing this very passively. Wow, knight e5. White is playing very fast. I'm a little bit surprised. Probably he has a lot of experience playing this opening. So that's why he feels confident playing against an international master. Now maybe queen c7. He plays queen b6. Yeah, maybe queen b6 is also possible, I guess. It looks a bit more active than queen c7. We have b takes c4. I'm a little bit surprised because, well, okay, I was thinking about a takes b5 first, but I guess this is better. But I'm still surprised by the fact that he played so fast. And now black can take on c4 with b takes c4 or d takes c4. If black takes with the d pawn, that would create an outpost on d5 for the d5 knight. And what happens if black takes with the b pawn? Then the e3 pawn would stay fixed. White wouldn't be able to play e4, and Peter chooses to take with the b pawn just to fix this pawn structure. Maybe in the future black wants to play knight e4 occupying this outpost. In chess, we go on outposts is if if a square is defended by our pawn and cannot be attacked by the enemy pawn. And we have a5, sacrificing a pawn. So what's the idea? What happens if black takes with knight a5? Maybe white gains a lot of activity by playing bishop a3 followed by rook fb1. And he grabbed the pawn. Bishop a3. Rook f8. Rook fb1. Alright. So I guess correctly white's plan. And I'm not sure why black would go for this line. Black has a very passive position. I think I would have preferred to avoid the capture on a5. I think that was a little bit greedy. Okay, I think the queen has to guard the a5 knight. Otherwise, white might have a discovered attack after queen a7, bishop e7. And he plays queen c7 to keep the knight protected. I'm not sure why he was thinking for so long. I don't think queen d8 is an option. It disconnects the rooks. So I was expecting queen c7 to be played much quicker. Now there is an idea of bishop c5, bishop b6, trying to win a piece, but after bishop c5, black can play rook b8. So bishop c5 is not possible. And white plays h3, preparing an attack on the king side with g4. Maybe white wants to play king h1, g4, rook g1, and attack on the king side, which is a surprising plan because white's last two moves were played on the queen side. He played bishop a3 and then rook fb1, and now suddenly white switches sides. White wants to play on both sides of the board. And he plays knight b7. Wow, so what's the plan? So white wants to play g4, right? Attacking the black's king, and maybe black wants to play knight d6, knight e4. So black is ignoring white's attack on the king side because black is hoping that the counter attack in the center is going to be much faster. And we have g4. So now white has a very dangerous attack coming. That's why Peter was thinking for so long how to parry this attack. King h8, rook g8 is not possible because knight f7. So to make this plan work, black needs to play e6 to protect f7. But I don't think black has time for this. It takes a lot of time. Maybe black should just simply take on g4, and if white takes with the h pawn, then the g5 would be close. Oh, we have knight d6. So black wants to play knight e4 and then attack on c3. And also defend f5 at the same time. So okay, let's calculate the fourth line, bishop d6. What happens after this? If queen d6, white can win a pawn with g takes f5. But black can also play e takes d6, which would damage its own pawn structure. Black would have two double pawns, but in exchange, black gets an open file for the rook. And sometimes activity is more important than pawn structure. So I'm still surprised to see this knight d6 because the resulting position is very hard to evaluate. But I guess you just have to trust your intuition at some point and hope for the best. We have knight e4, rook c1, knight takes d2, queen takes d2, knight e4. I'm very surprised that white played g5 earlier because that just shut down the attack. I don't know why he would do that. Now I think black is clearly better. White has no composition. We have bishop e5 and surprisingly white resigned. And I guess because positionally white was busted. There was no counter play. There was no attack on the against the king. If f takes e5, this h4 h5 is just too slow. Black can play king h8 rook j8, and funnily enough, black is going to have the attack. But I think this resignation was still premature. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye bye.